when I was either 5 or 6, I remember my dad telling me that we was going to go play with a kid at their house. All I could remember then was like going over to Sheila and Ray's house and my stepbrother Josh's house, and I didn't see my dad again until I was like 12 years old. And at that time, we lived on Washington. Staying there. Eventually, we moved to Martinsville, but we lived like smack down in the middle of Martinsville. And that's actually when we started, like, because y'all would send out vans and come and pick us up. So then that's when I started going to church, is when I moved out there. I think I was probably about 7 or 8 when I started, going to Father's Love. One of the biggest things about going to Father's Love at that age is I was already an angry child, because I didn't have my biological parents. So the fact that of y'all having that program and having staff members that actually care about us and actually willing to take time out of their day and to coming and getting us and teaching us the Word of God and actually just being there and like giving us that opportunity, that way out of showing us something different. That was one of the biggest things. And like now as I'm older and I look back on that, I can actually feel it and understand it a lot more versus then. So like from my experience, I feel like Father's Love was like really good for the kids in our community out there. We will always remember Marty as that strong person to us as a kid growing up, as that role model, that positive role model. Shelbyville's a small place, so there's a lot of us. There's a lot of us in the community out there that went to Father's Love. And I think that is really good. I remember, coming home late at night sometimes back then. So the fact that, y'all doing it after school and helping them with the schoolwork and stuff like that. As soon as the van pulled up, everybody in the neighborhood just run to the van. Father's Love was so important to kids like me that didn't have somebody that they could just always come to and have those conversations with, or even don't even really want to talk about it. Like me, I didn't want to talk about it as a kid. But it was just a simple fact of somebody out there being consistent and being a spokesman for us little ones and us child. And 25 kids in a little building. That's a lot, It's a larger, it would be a larger impact, especially when it comes to Shelbyville. There's literally nothing for kids to do out there. And like for me, and other kids like me, when you don't have that way out, that line of seeing other things, you resort to other options. And if one thing about Shelbyville, if you don't want to lose that community, man, you have to focus on these kids. We need the Word of God. We need somebody to take on that role and helping us understand and showing us that path and giving us those answers that we're lost and don't know. I definitely recommend it. Like every chance I get, I definitely recommend it. And I have another one that will be going when he gets old enough.
I'm so thankful. Shamari loves, Tuesday and Thursdays. Like he'll wake up in the morning. He's like, it's Father's Love Day. And I'm like, dude, I haven't even like woke up and brushed my hair. Like we already know what day of the week it is. So he loves it. And I appreciate you guys so much.